Good. Welcome, everybody, to this open Zoom meeting. I had a title in mind, which was just the functioning. It's always funny, when this title is coming up, and then one day later you're like, "What the hell? What does that mean? Just the functioning?" Well, it doesn't mean so much. Um, it's basically with everything, things can have meanings. And this is not so much about what things mean or don't mean. There may be an idea that things have meaning. There may be a sense that things are very, very meaningful until they don't. Until suddenly going to meetings is just not meaningful anymore. And there's just simply no one separated to control the sense of meaning and the lack of meaning, meaning or no meaning, it's just simply already what it is. And this can just flip like a dime or flip like a leaf in the wind. There's just no way of saying what will be the next so-called thing to be meaningful or meaningless. Basically, anything can be founded meaningful or meaningless, as is this already. Nor is this about me or no me. You hear it a lot in meetings. No me. There's just no me. And well, it's not so much about if there is a me or a no me. So the whole belief and the idea and the loving, the suggesting or the belief or the claim or the expressing that there is no me may in itself just simply stop. Um, being interested, wanting to really find out if there's a me or no me may just simply stop. And there may be even a sense that, well, some so-called speakers there, the big ones, the great ones, the ones who have lost their me, probably, they are feeling good the whole day and they never suffer or argue with their wives, and money is coming in, they don't never have to work, they just do some non-dual talks and then it's flowing in. And this idea, may just simply stop. The idea that it's better to become a no-me, whatever the hell that means, may just simply stop. And it's all just already this beliefs, ideas, just birds chirping, dogs barking, trees growing, bodies talking, and the stuff which is coming out here, all the ideas, beliefs, claims, suggestions, is not more straight or less straight or more non-dual than the neighbor's kid, 5-year-old, talking about Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, it's the same, it's all just words. And there may be a love for Dungeons and Dragons, and there may be a love for talking about this, which is basically this already. The talking is this already. So welcome everybody. I'm curious, what's up? Anyone wants to share something? Let me start with my friend Garrett there. Garrett, how are you doing? Please share if you like.
Nothing to say as usual, but no, I don't know what to say. No, I think when we finished the Zoom last time, it was Tuesday of last week, wasn't it?
Yes.
And I think when we finished, I think I said, "Oh, I'm a little bit disappointed. I can't remember what the subject was now. Maybe I finally understood that there's nothing to get, and that's the way it ended that Tuesday evening."
Yeah, maybe, who knows? It's hard to dig down the imaginary box and to be sure what was happening the so-called last time. But yeah, if that is what coming up there, Garrett, then that's it. Disappointment and well, and when it comes to there's nothing to get, it's just it's just another so-called idea. It's just another so-called belief. It's just another so-called claim that there's nothing to get. I mean,
Having heard, keep forgetting the name of the gentleman from Canada, you know, with the popping the students.
oh, Emerson.
Emerson, my
Emerson,
friend. I love him.
all the subjects seem to be very happy they got something out of it, and it was very worthwhile. But
Yeah, and Garrett, I mean, you don't want to try this Emerson, you know, you don't want to give it a try and pay
if
a couple of bucks and see, you know,
well,
if you can pop your head.
if it was free, I would having a go.
Garrett, I can ask him, okay? I can ask him for
Yeah.
free. Maybe he's going to do this. Please give it a try, please. And then you have to report, okay?
I was thinking back a little while ago.
Let me do a pic. Let me do a pic of you. I will send it to him.
And
Go on,
Garrett,
sweetheart.
Garrett, how much is this costing, this head popping business? Tell me, how much is it costing to pop?
I don't. Is it something like $80, like £50? I'm guessing, but
Okay.
for one go, and I think three visits is necessary. But
Okay, Garrett, and then what?
what after the three? Well,
And then?
you are happy ever after. You are happy ever after. I can't say the words.
Okay.
Happy ever after.
Well,
You are happy ever after.
Yeah.
So then,
well,
full-on bliss.
What, Garrett, come again. Who knows that you are happy ever after 3 sessions with Emerson? Tell me.
Well, I haven't heard anybody complaining about the what happened. You know,
No.
hearing from the subjects.
Okay, so, but does that mean that it's working? That you didn't hear any complaint?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Well, that's it then. Believing that the 3 sessions will do the trick, and that, you know, then you will be happy after the 3 sessions. And, you know, anything may happen basically, you know, maybe 1 session and then, whoa, you know, I feel really this has changed, you know. My wife is the sweetest one instead of the nagging one, and you know, this may happen, yes, or not.
I was thinking also some time ago, I believe, Rosa, you were going to offer a one-to-one to Dawn.
To you.
To Dawn.
You, sweetheart. So to Dawn, yeah, but Dawn was afraid.
So there is something to be afraid about then, by the sound of it. It is.
Well, just a French chat, sweetheart. Also with you, I would love to do one. You don't have to be scared.
Is it $81 per visit?
It's $0, sweetheart. It's just for the fun to chat.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Feel free.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you. Yeah.
Would be a pleasure, really. I like friends, you know. I just. Yeah.
Would it be the same approach like Emerson? Would it be the same sort of thing? What's between me and no?
Here is Gareth, here is no approach at all, you know. I can only see the perfection and this beautiful expression. And this is only just going to be a beautiful sharing of stories, I guess. No more, no less. Nothing to get. And nevertheless, it's beautiful.
So Garrett, this you know, this so-called interest to try, or the lack of interest to try, or the belief that there's something there, you know, with Emerson or Tony, or in this meeting, you know, there's something to get out of this meeting, or there's something to release, or something to get rid of, or something to change. All that may just simply stop. And there may be, you know, it may just simply stop. And there's no separated you doing the belief that Emerson will do the trick. At the same time, that's just another belief, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking, you know, that there's something to get and they're trying.
Yes, I don't take it too seriously now. But as you say, if I happen to bump the car again and the wife gives me a shouting, you know, whether there's a me or a no me, it's the same situation you find yourself in.
Yes, this finding yourself in a situation, this is a beautiful thing, right? I mean, it's how, you know, how can you find yourself? Who is there to find this in a situation? Doesn't there need to be two to find the yourself in a certain situation? Who is able to do that types of things?
Yes, I quite agree. Yes, I see that. Yeah, yeah.
It's like you have to love yourself, right? So who is going to do that?
It would have to be two. Yeah, duality. There would have to be someone else. But yeah, yeah.
Well, it sounds like that. So where is that someone else?
Well, there is no other. Yes, yeah. I
Oh.
wondered if Emerson's technique was a bit like I can't say the word hypnotizing. Is it a bit like hypnotizing?
Well, anyone, you know, Rosa knows any
Maybe
good.
maybe
Anyone knows here a good
I would love, I can't, because I in a way know him from the very beginning, Emilantje. And I simply love him for no reason. And he's just so sweet. So for me, it's pure entertainment watching from time to time, not that regularly, the one-on-ones. And I can in a way sense, I can feel, and I can also express a bit. But Tony, I'm curious how you would express this. What's going on there? You know, how would you describe this with Emerson?
I don't know. I don't resonate with at all. No.
Okay.
Now I was thinking about the beginning of Sander saying that this is not about me or not me. And I am very happy with this. I remember the first time at the beginning when I came across with the Open Secret. I don't remember if it was Jim, Tony, but I was very happy because I thought, wow, finally someone is saying that there's no me. And here kind of has been always known. And I was very happy. But at the same time, well, wait, sometimes there's still something going on. Here is still a wanting to be loved or to be liked. What's this? But then that doesn't matter because it's not about me or not me, because there's something going on, but it's nothing going on. And whatever it is whole and complete. Me, not me, wanting to be liked, wanting, desiring, hoping. It's whole. It's perfection in action. Then, come on, come on, come on. Beauty, only beauty. And a lot of love for all of you. Every week. Patricia, Garrett, love. Rosa, Sander.
Beautiful, Tony,
Lovely.
beautiful. I'm simply, I don't know, I'm simply in love with listening to you no matter what's coming out. It's so beautiful. And yeah, Also, thanks for sharing those booming music art stuff you're sending me sometimes. Totally resonate with this. Yeah, I would say here, back Gareth. Trying to put, so Emmy in a way expresses very openly that he simply went through all the shit of seeking spirituality, being a spiritual teacher, then getting in touch with a radical non-dual message, then getting completely depressed, having also all those panic attacks like I did. So in a way, there is, there's just like, like resonating with people, the friends, falling in love. It just happened by itself, and here's just like a feeling for the character, and no more, no less, just a sense for this, like in a way, he simply very honestly wants to help the so-called people searching, like being in touch with this subject, yeah, let's call it like this, for so many years. And for him, it's the most beautiful thing simply to see the people seeing the bullshit in every concept, yeah, and just saying, oh my gosh, what the fuck, let's go enjoy brushing my teeth, enjoy my breakfast, enjoy my walk, or just, the simplicity of what already is. It's in a way what's going on there. It's in a way bursting all the beautiful concepts of whatever, me, know me, awakening, bliss, suffering. That's it, just that's why it's the going in between. It's in a way like saying here, the subject with Garrett being serious, yeah, being serious, feeling a bit contracted, maybe having fear. So what is between serious and not serious? There is in a way a little, okay, so what? Who cares? Blah, blah, just words, serious, letters. You simply see that this is really like bullshit. And that's it, I would say. A short description of how I see it. It's just another blah, blah, and resonating with this or not. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Good. Yeah.
Patricia, anything coming up there, sweetheart? Is the laundry already ready? You're muted.
Yeah. Well, I had a dream last night, and it was about Ramana Maharshi.
Wow.
My friend and I had picked him up and carried him and put him in a bed. And that was it. Just very, very odd. But I have to say, I've always felt a connection with Ramana Maharshi for some reason. Yeah, I've always, just something that, so I don't know what that was about. So that's what happened to me last night.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there can come a whole story, that it's a sign and it's the truth. It's a sign from Ramana Rishi himself, from heaven. And you were sign that you are on the right path, this is it. I mean, anything can happen, I'm not saying that it's this, but this is how it is, making stories and expressing and all that. Yeah. Or it's just a dream about the guy in a diaper, it's just and carrying him into a bed.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. Yes. I
Yeah.
mean, I like him also. I mean, I like him. I don't know the guy, to be honest. I never met him, and the guy was long gone, dead, so to say. And Yeah,
But
he seemed quite chill, you know, lying in the bed and reading the newspapers, and somebody, you know, standing behind him with something and waving so that the flies will don't eat his wounds, whatever.
yeah, but in saying that, I mean, he lived a very simple life. You know, it's just very, very simple. Not like some of the gurus nowadays who, you know, have their sitting up on a pedestal and everything. He wasn't like that, you know. But anyway, I sound like I'm defending him, but yeah, it was just a dream.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, but I mean, Patricia, sweetheart, there's nothing wrong with you know, I know you're not defending, but even defending certain speakers, you know, defending Emerson or defending Tony or Kenneth or, you know, defending is just simply what's happening. There's nothing wrong with defending, you know. Defending or not, it's just simply this already, and it doesn't. There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
Saying you're defending, but yeah.
Let me share a story about Ramana. I'm totally not into it, but I love, as I said in previous meetings, this German guy called Karl Renz. And this guy, because it's for me, it's pure entertainment. By the way, I'm now also very furious about movies about like the universe, the earth, the galaxies, the light. I love it. So in Karl Renz, pure entertainment. While cooking or doing here stuff at home, I listen to him from time to time and cracking up. And he is in a way sharing beauty. He knows them all, Ramana and like Papaji and whoever, all the G's and Mujis and Pujis and I don't know what. And I'm just cracking up. And you never know if he's talking bullshit or really like the story as it was, like, you know, which is also bullshit, but who cares? And about Ramana, I heard him already twice saying, Ramana, when he in a way saw that this is just a body, he completely lost interest in everything. And then he said in einer Höhle, what is it called, sweetheart? Just in the mountain, in a cave.
Yeah.
And was, as I heard, he was kind of, the insects started to eat him up, stuff like this, you know, because he really just sat there, no interest in anything, just meditating whatsoever. He completely, and then the people came, and one woman, so this would have been with him, you know, no interest in this world life. So, you know, it's the same, like occupying again with stuff or not, but actually no choice in this. So he sat there. And then a woman came to visit this enlightened being. And she was kind of, they saw like that he is in a way, you know, going like a mess, sitting there, and the animals nugging on him. And she cried and screamed at him, if you don't start to eat, because he was also starving, not eating, I will kill myself right here, right now. And then he started to eat, you know, and then he was forced in a way to do the whole crap there with the people. He did not really wanted this, you know, but no choice for him. It was the same, you know, just what's happening. And this was so beautiful just to see the directness of what is. Nothing special.
Klaus.
Yes.
Hello.
How are you guys? Nice to see you again. Yes, I was thinking about Ramana. Yeah, Ramana. It's Advaita Vedanta, which for me it's kind of funny because it sounds like dualistic here. You know, also Emerson, it sounds dualistic here. You know, this concept of the nothing becoming everything. If you follow those guys and you go deep, the message somehow is like there is a big nothing, and inside there is a lot of stuff appearing and disappearing. So you don't have to focus on the appearing and disappearing, but you have to remain as nothingness, which is the big background, you know. That is the teaching. I try to summarize, of course, but it's stuff like that. But for me, it's dualistic. It's not about oneness. It's not about non-duality. Nothing becoming everything. How's it possible? It's two. You know what I mean? So for me, there is only this. It might vary, it might change. If there is a statement like there is a big nothing somewhere, it's just a statement which is this performing as a statement. There is nothing apart from this. So there can be thoughts about another dimension, about the source, about the Big Bang, about nothing transforming into everything.
Mm.
But there are phrases, sentences, statements, assumptions,
Oh, yes.
stories, imagination, which is this already performing as imagination, stories, and fantasies. So it's all about one dimension, not two dimensions. In any case, Emerson, Ramana Maharshi, Nisargadatta Maharaj, they can do whatever they want to do, but it's life at work, you know, it's life performing as Emerson, Nisargadatta, and stuff like that. So here there is, I have no issue, honestly, I have no issue here with any one of them, you know. It's life at play, beautiful, interesting. And in case there is a non-dual speaker that throws a huge amount of bullshit, it would be the welcome here. There's no difference at all. I sometimes, you know, when it comes to watch a video on the YouTube, sometimes I don't even focus on the message itself. I just look at the guy who's talking, the environment, the physical behavior, you know, gestures, jargon. So it's beautiful. And I also like the, you know, when you invite different peoples with different perspective and you have these Zoom meetings, so animation, there's a lot of movement, there is a lot of different opinions, and sometimes they fight, they argue. It's beautiful. I mean, thank you. That's fun. Pure amusement. Yeah, so that's it.
Yes. Well, yes. What more to say? That's it already. Nothing else. Just,
Pure entertainment. I totally agree. Garrett, pure entertainment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on,
very-
sweetheart. We can also watch a beautiful movie now, but apparently we are here. It's the same. Doesn't matter.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
entertaining. Yes. Yeah. Got it.
I you know, I agree, Klaus. It's and you know, it's just this, but in the end, that's just another so-called statement, you know. It's all bullshit in a way.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Whatever you say.
The shit coming out here is not more or better or less than any other so-called stuff coming out faces. And there may be a liking for the belief or the claim or the suggesting that this is nothing as everything, or there may be a belief that this is the kingdom of God, and you know, or Satan's left testicle. I mean, it's just simply what seems to be the case, you know, believing that you are in heaven or on earth, or that this is real or unreal. It's already just simply what it is. And claiming this to be something, or claiming this to be nothing, or claiming this to be something in between is this already. It doesn't matter. This is not about coming to a final conclusion. At the same time, hearing this as just another final conclusion is this already.
Yes, totally. Yes, I agree. Yes, it's the same here.
It's heard as it hurts. It's seen as it's seen. You know, it's It's liked as it likes, it's loved as it is loved. It's already just whatever. Words, ideas, sounds, beliefs, claims, suggestions. You're hanging.
It's like a bird chirping in the same branch. We are all in the same branch of the tree, and we are all chirping similarly or differently, and it sounds great, you know?
Yeah, and like I said in the beginning, this is not about me or no me. You know, believing that there's a me or feeling that there's a me or the opposite is already just simply this. And this may change. Being interested to find out if there is a me or if there's no me, or believing that there are certain characters who lost their me, and having a belief system around it that because they lost their me, they are happy, and you know, they drive a Lexus and they have a beautiful wife and a big house. All that is just simply this, and all those ideas may just simply crumble or shift into other so-called new ideas about this, which is this already. The very idea that there's something to gain or not is this. This is it. So thinking that there's something to gain with Emerson or Ramana Maharishi, you know, when I read 10 books, then probably I can also wear a diaper and lie on a couch and people come and talk with me. Is this already? There's nothing wrong, basically, with dressing badly and lying on the couch. I mean, at the same time, thinking anyone should dress properly and work is this too. And
yeah, of course you can have preferences.
Yeah, there's just, you know, preferences, likes and dislikes, you know. And sometimes you hear speakers say that as long as there's a me, there is, you know, longing and needs. And, you know, this gives the idea that when the me is gone, that it all just changes, you know. And yes, things may seem different, but it's still just this. Change may happen, but it's still just this anyway. The change or the belief of change or the feeling of this has flipped is already this. It was already just simply this. No matter how you twist or turn, you know you, me know me, it was already just this. More ideas, more beliefs, more suggestions.
Exactly, sweetheart, beautiful. Like one idea and then the next, the next, the next, the next. There is simply no escape. More concept over concept. What a beauty. And then there is a point, so to say, a pointless point where you simply lose interest in more concepts, maybe about this topic. Let's say this is a topic about no separation, non-duality, yeah? Enlightenment. Let's put it like this. And then you simply see, well, okay, no matter how I flip the coin, no matter how beautiful, what kind of speakers I'm listening to, it's the same. It's just bullshit. And then there simply maybe the interest of understanding anything in this, it drops. It simply drops. And this is the fucking freedom. To not care anymore about this beautiful, whatever this is. And not even this. Yeah, what to say.
Yes, on the one hand, we only have freedom. There's only freedom. And there are words, no? And words are only words. And statements are made of words, and are concepts, and blah, blah, blah. And but there are some words, for example, saying that we have to meditate or we have to help others. Here, these words are very boring. But saying, listening, that this is nothing, not becoming, but being everything, I may hear this 1,000 times. Each time is enough. Because this is nothing being everything. Who knows Nobody knows. But it's like this, without knowing. This is nothing being everything. There's no choice.
Yeah, you know, Tony, here for me it's more like everything is everything.
It's also true, yes.
I never saw nothing, you know.
Yeah.
So it's funny because it sounds better. It sounds more comfortable here. Everything is everything because I never saw nothingness. I never
Yes.
faced nothingness.
There
For
are
me, nothing is
preferences.
a word. There's no experience of nothingness, of nothing. Yeah, of course, I am so tied to words, you know. If I analyze word by word, of course, you can find contradictions, you can find strange things, you know. So, but of course, you can resonate or not in front of some words, you know, which are already this. Like the resonating or not resonating is these two already. But yeah, of course, here for me it sounds good. Like everything is everything.
Klaus,
I don't know
beautiful.
if it makes any sense there, but
Beautiful.
for me it works.
It was here. It was. I can remember. I had a chat with Emerson. Like I did a talk with him to post it on a channel, and I can remember how I was kind of saying to him, this is very obvious from the very beginning that everything is it. It's everything already. And there is no it, but it's everything. And then, like speaking with him and then listening to you, you were always saying like, talking about the nothing. And I was like, okay, I have to get the nothing with this everything. You know, I have to get the nothing because I'm not getting it. Like Klaus, you said, I cannot experience the nothing. What is the nothing? You know, is it the black hole or what is it? And then I simply, it was like, who cares? Fuck it. I don't give a shit. And interestingly, exactly at this time, maybe 1-2 weeks after this chat we had, it's the booming thing there on his channel, he, in a way, also changed the way he performed. And he went more and more and more into the directness of what is. Like kind of showing the emptiness of all the concepts. And for me, Tony, I totally go with you now. How are you saying this?
Well, but the nothing is not gettable. Nobody gets the.
So the everything, I in a way would put it into words. It's booming emptiness.
So, but the funny thing is, the emptiness of nothing is a concept. I mean, emptiness itself is just another concept.
Of course, sweetheart. What
no
else?
one has ever had an emptiness or nothing or whatever. I mean, it's all an idea, belief, or a concept or a story. And even that is just another concept or a story of a belief. You just don't, there's just simply no way to go around it or to go out of this mess, because there's already no separated you in the mess of words, of ideas or beliefs. And that's just another belief. That there is no you in this mess is just another belief or a concept or a statement.
But exactly that. But exactly that's why everything we say is this already. Of course it is. You cannot miss it. And at the same time, it's the whole time missed.
Yes. Yes.
Of course. Yeah, that's the bullshit. That's the nonsense. And yeah.
Yeah, but you know, if you have to report your own experience, what can you say? There is always something going on. So you can count all the things this and this and this and this is endlessly, you know, and then show me the nothing. There is nothing, of course, as a concept. There is the word nothing. Yes, it can be a sentence, it can be a thought, it can be an imagination, it can be told in a story, but the so-called nothingness, I don't know. For me, it's only somethingness, a continuous flux of something. Something may vary, may transform, may change, but there's always something. It's pure aliveness. I never had an experience of nothingness, which I can report. And no matter if there is a me, there is no me, it is all this, you know, also the concept, there is no me, it's this expressing as a concept. For me, it's more simple, you know, it's, I think it can be a position, it can be seen as a point of view. It doesn't have to sound like an absolute statement, you know. But yeah, for me, it's very simple. There is only a big everything, because I cannot report about anything but this. So what to say?
But very simple. It's very simple. Very, very simple. This is nothing. So simple. So simple. How would be everything or something without nothing? Words. Another time. Words. 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 But this is nothing.
Well, you know, I here it's you know, it's neither of that and it's all of this. So
Yes.
saying this is nothing, or saying this is the wrath of God, or this is real, or this is a dream, or this is everything, or this is nothing, or something in between, or something unseeable or unknowable or ungettable, or whatever seems to come out is already just simply this. I mean, you know, it's not, it's, you know, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Saying this is nothing. No, this is everything. No, this is nothing appearing as everything.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, Sander, I understand your point of view. Yes, it's totally shareable. But what I mean here is, in case there is the possibility of experiencing nothing, then it would be this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If there
it.
is the possibility of experiencing nothing as a state, a permanent state, then it would be this. In all cases, you denied nothingness or you confirm nothingness. Is this already playing like you're denying, you're confirming, you're experiencing? So there is no place outside of this. So if you mention nothingness, yeah, if there is anything like nothingness, it would be this.
Yeah.
So no way out,
yeah.
no way out.
Well, if this, then that, then this is this, is this. It's just more, you know. Well, if this, then that, then maybe this is this, or this is something else, or maybe not. Either way, it's already just more this, more words, more ideas, more beliefs, more claims.
More bullshit.
More bullshit. There's just simply no way out of this.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yes, there's no way out of this. Yes, of course. No matter what you state or neglect or deny, there is no way out of this. Yeah.
And this is not a thing.
Well, I mean, look, the funny thing is you have the nothing and you have the no thing. So I would say saying there are things or claiming there are no things is already not a thing in itself. The claiming that there is an actual thing or an actual no thing in itself is already not a thing. I mean, please show me where it is then, this claiming. Claiming that that there are things or no things. Where's the claiming? Tell me. Can you put it? Can you hold it?
You mean find me a location where you can put the claiming?
Oh, but I mean, you know, we can say this is a thing, right? It has a border. You know, this is a thing. Let's say this is a thing. It's a phone. So
Agree.
saying that this is a phone, the very saying that this is a thing or a no thing, the very claiming, can you hold the very claiming? Where is it?
Gone.
Is the claiming looking like a phone with edges? Has it some
No, of course
shape?
not. Yeah.
No. So claiming that there is a thing or no thing, or feeling that there is a thing or no thing, is itself already not a thing in the sense that it has a location or borders.
Yes,
But
of course.
sweetheart,
Yes.
it's about the iPhone. It's about the
Oh,
phone.
but anyway, it sounds too much like bullshit already. I mean, oh God, this own stuff which is coming out here is annoying me.
Oh, sweetheart, I just love it. But you see, look at this. Like you said, it's annoying me what's coming out there. You see how helpless this is? Well,
Oh
no
yeah, of course,
choice.
but it's
It's
totally
just coming
helpless.
out. It's just coming out over. And
Oh yeah,
here's
it's like shitting.
here's a Rosa loving this shit. It's unbelievable. This I call perfection.
So, you know, as an understanding, things are defined by border, right? So
Yeah,
then it's a
by
thing,
shape,
something with
form.
shape, a form. So claiming has no shape or form, and it has not a definite location. Well, you can say claiming is happening here, but the whole idea that it's happening here or there is already not a thing.
Agree. Garrett, do you
But
agree?
I mean, it
Can you
doesn't,
follow, sweetheart?
I
you
can.
know, making this into a logical equation doesn't bring you shit. It sounds nice on the birthday party and having a discussion because it's so boring and the kids are playing. So you say to your neighbor, there's no me. And then there's a talk, and then you go home and you drink a beer, and that's it. That's it already. I mean, you don't come anywhere with this shit.
Totally. It's a joke.
It's hopeless, you know, there's nothing to get, there's nothing to gain. And at the same time, that's more bullshit. Yes, there's many things to get. I mean,
No,
not that there's nothing
no
to get.
escape, sweetheart. No
There's many
escape.
things to get. You get your wages when you work. You're not saying to your boss, there's nothing to get. What a bullshit. You don't say to your boss, oh, there's nothing to get, so please don't pay me my loan because there's no me. All this gibberish is nice in so-called non-duality meetings.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's funny and it can be interesting until it doesn't, until it's just simply, oh my
Exactly.
God, it's just more ideas and beliefs. Me,
So
no,
this is
me,
this
you
is in
know.
a way as long entertaining as it is, and this simply stops for no reason, and then
Yeah,
it's
there's
not
no
anymore
you.
entertaining.
Yes, there's no you to do anything about it. You know, there's no you to stop the loving of this as a separated you starting to love this already. There was no you saying, well, around my 40th birthday, I'm going to love non-duality. I'm going to talk to a bunch of characters. Hell no. You know, 2 minutes ago, there was no plan about what kind of crap was coming out of this face.
Totally.
There was no one separated writing any script about if seeking would start and if it would end or not, and if there would be a discussion if seeking is really happening or not happening or only apparently happening. You know, for the matter of a fact, nobody said I'm going to wake up today, and then at 8 o'clock I'm going to talk, and Rosa's going to say this, and then I'm going to respond to that. There's no one knowing anything in front. And even that is already just knowing, you see?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one knowing is
Yeah.
just you knowing.
Totally.
No one knows shit. Okay, that's just the knowing that no one knows shit. Who knows that then?
Tony.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And sometimes I watch these videos, sometimes in order to see if my English is improving and
It is.
if I am understandable enough. And sometimes I think, wow, you are saying the opposite than you were saying 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's not coherent. That's not. Oh, and I love this.
Yes,
Because
beautiful.
absolutely the opposite. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, beautiful, Tony. This is free to totally contradict the hell out of yourself, you know, and there's not
Absolutely.
even
Totally.
you to contradict the hell out of yourself. Who in the hell would be here besides this contradicting itself? There's just this. And calling this you, or calling this, or calling this life, there's no separated you doing the youing, no separate life doing the lifing. There's no separated word doing the wording. It's just, there's just simply no separation. You can say there's just you. It's all you.
Yes.
There's nothing else but you.
There's nothing else. Yes. Well,
Of
Yeah,
course.
you know Osho. I don't know if anybody knows Osho Rainesh from Pune, India. Yeah, anyway, was very famous during the 90s.
The
And
guy who didn't want to suffer from toothache and pulled at once all the teeth away. This crazy chick.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. Maybe it was him. Yeah, but it was very famous to contradict and change opinion every meeting. He used to tell his disciples something different, contradictory. And so in the end, he was exposed, and he replied like, I just want to force the followers' ego, and it's a method to destroy my followers' ego. So I say one thing, then the opposite, But my belief is that he was just forgetting what he said the previous time, you know.
Is that Osho? Is it OSH?
Osho.
I think
Osho, yeah, Osho Rainesh.
I think Osho had a number of Rolls Royce
Royces.
cars. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, many cars, yes, Rolls Royces, yes.
And I listened here back to Karl Renz. He's speaking a lot of him because he there are a lot of people coming from Osho to him. And he also was in Tiru and talking, and he calls them Osholanten. Here in Germany, we have a guy who is Otto, and he's painting like a cartoon, an elephant. And this, because his name is Otto, he is calling his elephant cartoon Ottifant. Ottifant. Because elephant, Otto, and Fant. Yeah, Ottifant. And then those Osho guys, completely failures, completely losers are coming to him, men and women. And he is sitting there, and here are the Osholanten. You know? And he is in a way really like, oh my gosh, telling stories about Osho. It's crazy. Exactly what you said. The guy was at the end contradicting the whole time. Yeah. What a bullshit.
You know, when it becomes so-called obvious that it's not about, you know, why wanting to explain something or wanting, you know, to make sense, then it doesn't matter, you know.
He in a way always says, try everything, like Osho was going with this tantric or with those sexual stuff, you know, releasing energies, and I don't know. This was this meditation, this how is it called? You know, this meditation technique, transcendental meditation, or I don't know, or this
ecstatic dance.
yeah, stuff like this. So Osho was very famous for this, and lachgas. Lachgas, when you start to you inhale smoke and then you start to laugh like crazy. And so he was in his, I don't know where he lived. This must be, you know, something big. He was in a way with those things in well, this was in a way Osho religion, right? I don't know. When I hear this, it's so crazy. And he in a way oh, I forgot what I want to say, but it's just a joke. When I listen to those stories with Osho, you know, I'm cracking up about the whole bullshit and the people going there and wanting to get enlightened, and then and also making fun of them because the people, he gave them other names. Like here for me, I'm called Rosa. Then I go to Osho and I can that he can give me a spiritual name, yeah, like I don't know. And then I in a way fuck up there. I don't know, it's not going. I come back here to Germany and then go here to the state and say, okay, I need money, honey, you know. And then they say, well, what's your name? You know, I cannot find you here. Like showing the whole bullshit of the whole thing, you know. It's so beautiful. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Sorry.
it's hard to keep the shit together in the absence of you able to hold this together, you know. It's just, and when there is a when there's a teaching, you know, here there's no teaching. There's nothing to explain, you know. When you want to teach something, you better be coherent, or else people are going to think, well, this guy's just loco. You know, when you know, but it's not about something. When it's about something, it has to be in a certain order, you know. It has to be in a certain way. When it's about nothing, it's just simply whatever it seems to be. You can say there's a me, you can say there's no me in the same sentence. There's just no one, there's no right or wrong, you know. There's no one knowing anything, and even that is just another knowing. Shit, we have people there in the waiting room.
Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah, I don't know, the guys that I mean, it's 9 already.
I was just thinking about, this is about, it's not about something. It's not about, you know, here, this whole, I don't know, it's never about anything. Come on, let's be honest. I always see, for example, teachers, people who want to help, yeah, helpers. It's always self-help. It's always to try to need to help myself. As soon as I start wanting to help someone, it's always like in a way wanting to help myself.
Yes.
And this is not playing out with Zander like this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And because of this, these meetings are so wonderful, because there's no teaching, there's not about something, then contradictions are always welcome, because this is a celebration. We are celebrating contrariety, opposites, boom, and contradiction, and losing the thread of the speech, forgetting. Well, what I was saying, that's so beautiful.
Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh.
I like to lose shit.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I like to lose the thread. I mean, come on, you know? It's too obvious that this is not about, I'm not going to tell how shit is, because, you know, who knows that? And even that, I mean, it's
sweetheart, but come on. This is a good point. Can we say that in a way, I like to lose shit here. Can we say that the thoughts I believe in are in a way the pain in the ass? Can we say it like this? Like a lot of teachers are saying.
Yes.
You know, this is.
And as soon as I don't give a shit about any thought, then I don't give give a shit about what kind of thoughts and stories are going on.
Yeah, but that's
This is
another
in a-
thought. It's just
Yeah,
another
yeah, but
thought.
yeah. But nevertheless, you're right. It's another thought.
So the most general accepted thing in so-called circles is that the me is just a thought. And that's just basically another thought.
Yeah.
Or that the me is just a belief, which is just a new belief. Or that there is no me, or that there is no thought. It's just basically more thoughts, more ideas, more beliefs.
Beautiful.
You don't come anywhere with this.
Exactly.
The whole thing is that, you know, the idea that it will lead you into greener pastures or not may just simply stop. The idea that you have to come somewhere, you know, and that you have to see that the me is just a thought, it's just another thought, and it will not bring you anything. There's no you able to hold anything or to gain anything as a separated you. It's already the completeness of what is. Thinking that there is something to gain, thinking that there's nothing to gain, is already full to the brim. It's already just the totality.
Beautiful, sweetheart. Love it. Bernard, hello. What's up there?
Giovanni, yeah, we already, guys, we were already here an hour.
Oh, good God. Because I saw, I'm sorry, I saw on your note that was 9 p.m.
No,
8.
8.
8.
It was written 9.
Oh, sweetheart, really?
Oh, no, wait, now I'm going to check.
I'm going to check this too.
It was
Nine-
written 9
nine-
o'clock Stockholm.
9, definitely, yeah.
No, but no, wait, let me see. Where's
8 p.m., sweethearts. Here, this
No.
week's Open Zoom, Thursday, 8 p.m. CET, 11 a.m. PT. No Tuesday.
No, go ahead, read more.
Okay, topic. Oh, yeah, sweetheart. Topic, Open Zoom, the functioning or dysfunctioning, time October 24, 9 p.m.
what a mess?
Booming perfection in action.
Okay, what was the title again?
Functioning and dysfunctioning. Boom.
Oh yeah, okay.
We have to stay another hour.
Oh shit, I was happy that I was already free this bullshit, but so now I have to sit with it an hour more.
Gotta start all over.
Another timeless hour.
Okay. So
Not to worry.
anything
We all
coming
make
up there? Sorry, Bernard.
we all make mistakes, because I did wonder why you appeared to have changed the time. I'm sorry, I've been quite ill for the last 2 weeks, but I decided I'd join anyway. I suffer from IPF, idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis of the lungs, and I got a very bad attack 2 weeks ago, and I've just been under the weather on steroids and antibiotics and all that, so I'm not.
Oh,
100%.
sweetheart. Nice to see you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, well, thank you.
okay.
You have
But,
oxygen, Bernard? You have oxygen there?
Yeah, I'm on oxygen 24/7 at the moment. Yeah. But hopefully, if I got a virus on top of it, which made it a lot worse, so I'm hoping that in a couple of days that I'll be able to get back to normal, where I only use the oxygen maybe 12 hours a day.
Yes.
But I was going to say that if somebody was going to ask me whether to say how was I doing, well, I was going to say that me and myself are still here, totally wedged together, and not knowing whether there's a me or there's not me, because I don't know what it means to not have a me, or how it feels, if that's a right expression. Some of you people seem to understand that. I don't understand it, but I'm not that concerned about it either. I'm just sitting idly by,
Yeah, Bernard, this is cool because Xander doesn't know how it feels to have a me. He never.
Oh,
he-
but that it doesn't mean that yes, there's no sense of a me, but there is no sense of a no me either. Is that making any sense?
No.
Okay, great. Well, that's
Yes, yes, yes. Here,
so there's no sense of a me or of being here, but there's no sense of not being here either. There's just simply no feeling of a me nor a no feeling of a no me. I mean, both.
Yeah, you know what, Sander, here is sometimes when I wake up in the morning and I have to go to the toilet and take a shower, and then it's funny because it's like I am me-less until a thought arises in my mind or a sentence
Mm,
which is made of words that reminds me somehow that I am here, you know. It takes words to remind me
yeah.
that I am here. Otherwise, there is no sense of me, you know, but there is still the functioning, like going to the toilet, peeing,
Oh yeah.
taking a shower, brushing teeth.
But
Until there is not a thought that reminds me, oh, Klaus, you have to do this and that, because
Beautiful.
In the lack of words, there is no sense of a me. I don't know if you can share this, or it's the same there.
It's
Here it's like that.
well, it's the same with there's no sense of being here, but there's no sense of not being here either. It's you know, and thoughts may seem to suggest something, but the one for whom this thought seems to suggest something is not the separated something else.
Yeah, beautiful. Yes,
Yeah.
perfectly said. Yes, yes.
In a way,
there is nobody outside of the game to witness the game and to say,
beautiful.
oh, this is my thought, or this is not my thought.
Yes,
It's undivided, absolutely.
Undivided. Yeah. It's not somewhere else. Yes.
In a way, it's like getting up in the morning, no fucking clue, and then everything gets in a way together. You know, there's the kitchen, there's my coffee, and let's go. But yeah, but you know, it's just free, like playing out. I don't know.
It's the same with, there never was a sense or a feeling that this is my life.
Beautiful.
Or my body, or my wife. There may be thoughts arising and telling a story that it's yours, but the so-called one listening is not a separated listener.
Beautiful. Giovanni.
Yeah.
Is there a sense of you in your life?
Yeah, I was going to say that to me is the other way around. Usually there is a me here, but paradoxically, when I stop to think about it, it disappears. Maybe there is something wrong with me. It's like...
Oh, definitely, Giovanni, definitely.
I think there is a very strong conditioning with the sense of being me, right? But when I stop and question the whole thing, not with words, something seems to remind me of something. And then I say, oops, there is no separation, there is no division. And then there is no me. And I cannot say that there is... Yep.
Sorry, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt.
And as you say, there is no me and there is no sense of no me. It's just one thing, but I still have to make a kind of an effort, which is strange. Because some of you are saying, oh, I wake up in the morning and there is nothing. I think it was Rosa who said, there is
Yeah.
nothing, and suddenly, to me, it's the other way around. I wake up in the
And
morning.
then it's just bloody functioning, man. Full on bloody functioning.
That's true. That's the fact. Yes. But I wake up in the morning, there is still this lingering sense of me. But then I wake up again, and the whole thing disappears. There is no way. There is no separation, really. Whatever is happening is already it, and the it is.
Yes. Well, we
Not
talked
separated.
about this when you guys were not on the show, so to say. So here there is no statement that there is no me. There is just simply no separation. There's no separated me doing the meing. There's just this. And we can say that we can call this me. Or we can call this or energy, but there's no separated energy doing the energying or separated this doing the dissing.
That's the point. There is no way to anything to be separate. It's
Exactly.
impossible. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's yes. Oh my God, it's so ridiculous. I mean, the
It's
idea
ridiculous.
that there is separation or not is already not separated. The very claim that there is separation or the sense that there is separation is not separated. From what?
What from what? Yeah.
What from what? And you know, this was always funny when mother seemed to say, well, you have to just love yourself. I was amazed, and I was wondering who in the hell is going to do such a thing.
That's why I started with a thought, like saying this function to abstract thing, me and my life. It's already kind of schizophrene.
Yeah.
But even this is just another concept.
I mean, is there anyone feeling separated from the room?
I do.
Yeah, you know, Sander, there can be a thought saying
Oh,
that
no,
you are
wait.
separated. Yeah.
Wait, I'm not talking about the thought. Is there anyone feeling separated from the room?
I cannot follow you, sweetheart.
I mean, there maybe is a thought saying, well, I'm here and the room is...
Wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is no sense, there's no feeling of separation. There maybe is a thought arising in the sense of a storytelling, yes, but Bernard or Klaus, I'm sitting here and the couch is over there and in between there's something, but there's no actual sense as a feeling of separation.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah.
What is a sense of separation? Like feeling that this is my border here. Here I am, and here I'm ending.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yes, you can say it like that, exactly.
Okay. Mhm.
So I'm here and everything.
So I'm the body. So
there
I'm the
is my
body.
life, yes.
And
I'm
everything
here.
which is not my body is separate.
Yes. So this was always striking me when Nisargadatta was saying you have to stay with the I amness, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Who is able to stay with this in the absence of something separated from this? Who can stay with
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, they also say you have to turn your attention inwardly, like if it was an arrow. Instead of pointing out to the world, you have to turn your attention inwardly so you can find yourself, which is an impossibility.
Yeah, I never, I when I was with Sadhguru, this was the thing to go. You have to turn inside. And when I was looking around, everybody was acting like they know where the door was. And And nobody asked the teacher, but where to go inside? To go inside what? How can I go inside this? Who is there to go inside this? And please tell me where's the door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all these teachings are time bound, right? You are like this, and now an hour from now you will be something else better. It's always like a path, like steps that you have to go through to arrive at something better.
Yeah,
The
you know, the
moment-
funny thing, the funny thing is that when you meditate in the same room with other people, and we are trying to turn the attention inwardly in order to find ourselves, we need silence, because otherwise it couldn't be possible. So silence is the most important ingredient to make it happen, you know. Which is another, for me, something absurd, you know, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful because it's an entire story. It's built on this concept. And so the meditation goes on, and you go one day after the other to the ashram in search of enlightenment. Yeah, that's beauty. That moves the entire business of spirituality. Yeah, waiting for something to happen. Yeah.
Sweetheart, but back to, yeah, beautiful, Klaus. Back to what you said when Sadhguru said, like, what was he saying? Turn your attention
Inwardly.
inwards.
Yeah.
So, let's say you have a family.
You know, who is?
Yeah, let me give an example. Let's say you have family and 3 children. So, and maybe the one is 4 years old, 5, and you say, sweetheart, I don't know, you're kind of talking, and you say, well, no, I'm not doing this, you know, it's not me, you know. So it's a very natural, it's a very natural thing to see like the children playing out with this when they're a bit older, like, no, me, here I am, it's me. Maybe they're saying here, or I don't know, but it's in a way this natural thing of having a position, a so-called position.
Yes.
It's very normal. It's very normal. And for me, it feels beautiful. There is no problem with this.
There's
and
nothing
when a
wrong.
spiritual teacher say to me, Rosa, put your attention inside. For me, it's very easy to go with this.
Yeah, beautiful, Rosa. But there is one question that comes out naturally. Where is, or who is the subject that can turn the arrow inward? Show me. I would ask, if I could, I would ask Sadhguru or Nisargadatta, show me the subject who should turn the arrow. Please.
Show me the separated something, someone who is able to do something which is already not done by something which is separate.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There's no one holding anything able to drop it. There is no you holding a belief, or there's no you separated, not accepting anything to let that drop.
Yes.
When you, Sander, asked if anybody here feels separate from the room, the immediate movement that I felt was that the whole set of appearances is just one. It's one field.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say like that.
The whole thing that is appearing is I don't know, one field. So there is no way to separate the room from something else that is in the room, because everything is appearance. And of course, some people would immediately say, well, if there is appearance, is there something that is not the appearance, or something that is the awareness of seeing this appearance? But I think that's another question, right?
Yeah, but beautiful, because that is the very basis of Advaita Vedanta. Advaita Vedanta is all based on the awareness that is witnessing the appearances. So
But-
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, it's a totally wrong teaching, you know, because you spend your life waiting to be the awareness separated from the witnessed.
But
And
the so-called-
I cannot see a wrong teaching here, sweetheart.
it's not wrong. There's, but this is not
Sidetracking.
wrong or right, but the so-called awareness is already not a separated thing.
Yeah.
So-called
Yeah.
seeing is not something which is outside, as something which is beyond
Exactly.
is seeing from the outside this. There's just no separation. There's not a you which is something else outside of this which is watching this.
Yeah, but you know, Sander, you know why I use the word wrong? Because can you imagine all the students, followers, believers that spend their big amount of time, if not the entire life, in trying to be pure awareness?
Yeah, why not,
Detached.
Klaus? Why not? Why not?
Well,
Yeah, it could be so. I mean, it's nothing wrong, but can you imagine?
there's
the
no,
position?
the funny thing is there's no one separated stuck in trying. There is
Yeah,
no
of course.
one
Yes, yeah.
separated doing the trying for years. There's just the trying, but there's no separated someone trying.
Yeah.
Just trying until trying stops.
Exactly. Full on trying. What a
Yeah,
beauty.
but if you talk to them, they will say something different. I have enough
yes.
about spirituality. I have regrets. I have remorses. I hate my gurus, my previous gurus. So it's all these, of course. It's all
And
these
sweetheart,
performing.
Klaus, imagine they wouldn't have been spiritual seekers with Advaita, but maybe being workers in, I don't know, in the mountains, yeah? And carrying heavy rocks and, I don't know, having a hard life. They would complain the whole day about their shitty hard life in the mountains. It's the
Yes.
same. They have to
Exactly.
complain about something.
Beautiful.
It's normal.
Complaining may happen, Klaus, And
Yeah, of course.
the thing is, the suggesting that you should stop complaining is for me crazy, because there is already no you doing the complaining as a separated you able to drop it. Claiming or the lack of it is just this. There's no one doing the claiming. There's no one separated, decided to claim to be complaining. Complaining.
Yeah, this is the mark of this group. I am new here, but this is the hallmark of this group, that anything that happens is already it. It's beautiful. Because if you don't get this, you may spend all your life trying to fix, oh no, but there is something that it's not right over there. That's okay, but maybe there is something, always there is something wrong. Always
Yeah, Giovanni, sweetheart. Well, exactly, that there is something over there which is not right. Is this already? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with
this
this?
is right.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
you
not
mean-
even right. No, it's not right.
No,
Yeah,
for
but it
me-
comes natural. It comes natural in an individual to, I don't know, to complain or to give a hand or to be compassionate. If you find someone in difficulties, then of course you try to help. Don't follow that kind of meditation. You waste your time, you're going to say, right? So I know that there is nobody behind the meditating, or it's all life, working, playing, performing, expressing, of course. But in the same time, it can arise a feeling like, oh, don't do that kind of meditation. You're going to waste your time. That's it.
Yeah, beautiful. Exactly
Yeah, I
like with
don't know.
Emerson, how he started. Yeah, Giovanni?
I mean, I don't know about others, but it's more or less like Klaus said, but I'm concerned with first person singular, with myself. Suddenly I feel that there is something wrong, that there is a seeking or a searching. It stops because there is no separation. Klaus was talking about seeing a friend seeking or a friend searching, that you go and give him an advice. I don't do that, but I see myself. I feel in myself that there is something, a movement that is not, doesn't feel good. I'm not saying that is right or wrong. It just doesn't feel good,
That's it.
right? So it stops.
So this sense it doesn't feel good is not done by a separated someone able to drop or to change the feeling. And at the same time, this feeling, this doesn't feel good, may just simply vanish like snow for the sun.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no one outside the directness of whatever seems to be happening making the not feeling good. Doing the
Yeah, you know, Sander, but you can say totally with all your heart and energy, for me, that kind of teaching is totally wrong.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's this performing as saying, for
Oh,
me, it's
yeah.
totally wrong.
Yes, I mean,
So
yes.
And you can reply, oh, but there is nothing right or wrong, definitely. And,
yeah, but
and
when
that-
Klaus,
Oh,
Klaus,
no, no.
This is about something, yeah, about something, there would always be wrong and right because it's about something. But when it's not about anything, it simply doesn't matter.
So
yeah.
this
So if I say it's totally wrong, it doesn't matter.
no. Look, this whole conversation, so how it is seen here, this is not about wrong or right. At the same time, believing or thinking that there is a wrong or a right is already just simply this. Saying
Perfect.
it's not about
Perfect.
wrong or
That's
right.
what I wanted to say. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, you summarize perfectly what I wanted to say. So no matter if I say that's right, that's wrong, that's beautiful, that shouldn't be there, it's already this. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
And it must not be a conclusion.
No,
it's not a
exactly.
conclusion.
It's
It
not
is a
a conclusion.
description. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a conclusion. Is this performing as absolute statement or
Yeah.
conclusion?
Yeah.
But also the conclusion is it too. What's wrong with a conclusion? What's
there's
wrong
nothing-
with an opinion? Full on opinion, full
It's
on
just another
judgment. That's it.
conclusion.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, saying there's nothing wrong with
Always cutting
or
off.
there's
Always
everything
cutting off.
It's
Yeah.
in the directness of what is in the
The
direct.
sword.
Yes.
I mean, it's so bloody direct. Not even this. What to say? What to say?
That's it.
But are we stopping something?
Are we stopping something? Well, what do you think? What's coming up there?
It seems that we are stopping a certain tendency. This conversation is pointing to a certain stopping of something.
Well, if that is how it is seen, then
Yeah.
that's how it is seen.
Exactly, Giovanni. It's like Giovanni sees it like this.
Yes, but
Rosa is not seeing this.
so here it's not seen like that, but at the same time, this is free to be or to see however it seemed to be. If it seems to be stopping something, this conversation, then it's just simply what it is.
But you are stopping me right now. Yeah, I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah, this is
I'm
called the
not going
moving
to argue.
directness.
I'm not going to argue, Giovanni, because
No.
that's just how it is.
Yeah.
How can I say that's not it? That's it. You are stopping.
course
You are
can
not
say.
judging. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes there is the sensation that when we are in a Zoom meeting, I'm not talking about this one, of course, I'm talking in general, you have to use a certain jargon, you know? So there is the sensation that if you use some word or if you talk too freely, someone is going to stop you. And like, oh, wait, there is no something like absolute and relative. Don't say that. Or please don't talk about tomorrow, because there is no tomorrow. There is anything like tomorrow. And so you start feeling like you have to control your jargon. You have to ponder words, you know. And that's is the situation where when I don't go to the next meeting.
And do you see how innocently this plays out, resonating with this meeting where the non-dual police is maybe playing out, and not anymore resonating with this meeting is this, you see? It's just like so innocently listening to music you like and listening to music you don't like.
Yes, yes, yes,
know,
totally.
And this is changing, and this is simply changing.
If
Listening to this here.
yeah. But still, this is coming up here. What are we stopping? When you said that, Rosa, you stopped something, and I cannot pinpoint what is it that maybe it's thoughts.
I already forgot what I said, Giovanni, but
doesn't matter. You said that doesn't matter. Everything already is it. It doesn't
with
matter.
the non-dual
whatever.
police, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, I simply wanted to point out here when Klaus was saying this, like, it's so innocent. It's like so automatically playing out, loving a character, playing with the character, not loving, listening to this music or loving this food. This is coming and going, changing the whole time. Today, I like those ideas, those, and tomorrow this, and this is so free. This is so beautiful. This is so senseless already, without any meaning, and of course giving this a meaning. And why? It's so beautiful.
There is a sense
Hello.
of letting go, right? Is there a sense of letting go? No. Funny, I don't know.
No, full on everything. Here is a sense of full on freedom, expressing completely, you know, full on. And no.
well, it feels
Don't
out.
you ever feel
Giovanni.
that you are stuck with something?
Oh yeah, full on stuckness. Full on stuckness. So what?
Yeah.
Totally.
Right. Yeah,
No
yeah.
problem at all, you know. It's just having an issue with what's happening or not is this. Here is
But I
simply
don't-
the immediacy of what is.
But I don't want to carry this as an idea, as a concept, as a luggage.
Well, it's hard to
What-
it's hard, you know, it's hard to not want something in the absence of you wanting something already or not.
What's wrong with
Or-
not wanting this?
I mean, no, but
What?
you know, I don't want to carry this as this is already this. I mean, I don't want to carry this as something, or I don't want to carry this as nothing, or I don't want to carry this. It's just simply this. This is, you know, itself is already not carried. The whole notion or idea you want to carry something or not carry something, are you already not carrying?
Yeah, because there is not a you. Yeah, of course.
There is no separated you carrying this. There's no
No,
you able to carry the belief or the idea that you don't want to carry something.
That's right. Now I feel as if I am stepping backwards. Backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, what can I say? Beautiful, Giovanni. Yes.
Sounds to me as if this is all very, very, very simple, and the more one talks about it, it tends to make it complicated. You know, I'm not sure where I stand here, but I'm just standing here listening and not particularly wanting anything. It's just, I mean, I love your question about me sitting here in the room. Are you separated from it? something twigged with me when you said that it is there. I can almost feel no separation, if that's a right thing to say. Do you know what I mean?
Here, Bernard, I'm a bit afraid. Sander is kind of turning into a teacher.
Yeah.
Normally teachers go and say, let's try this out now here. Just do you feel?
Yeah, well, I totally get it, bro. So, but you know, but questions can arise. You know, questions. I mean,
Sweetheart, you know me. I'm just making fun of everything.
So either way, you know, it can anyway be seen. So if this one would say this is not a teaching, it's already a teaching that it's not a teaching.
That is
Yes.
not a teaching.
There's no escape, you know, it's heard as it heard and it's seen as it's seen. You know, I mean,
well, here is no issue with teaching or no teaching. So for me, it doesn't matter. I just love the music. I just love the music.
Yeah, that's clear. You know, there's no issue with gurus or you know beautiful people telling that there is a way out. That's it. And the liking of it, you know, or the loving of it, it's also just simply innocently this.
Yeah, but you know, Sander, what if is there an issue? Would it be different?
No.
Yeah, beautiful.
Full on issue. Full on having an issue. Fuck.
Yeah, so in spirituality, it's about not having things. It's about not having opinions and not having likes and all that. There's a certain, you know,
Purification.
yeah,
I guess purification, being pure and holy.
But this is not about having issues or not having issues or trying to not have issues. I mean, the trying to have less issues is already this, and this may stop. You know, the need to become a better person, a more loving person, or a kinder person is already impersonal in the sense that there's already no one doing it as a separated you. So trying to become less judgmental or the lack for that need plays freely.
Sweetheart, listen, in this word spirituality, I see the word spirit, right? And spirit is in a way pointing not to the form, not to the body. So this is directly like this, you know. So yeah, position. Well, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. In a way, it'll help. It's helping the human body being to get rid of his suffering. It's always like this. Come on, let's be honest. It's always in a way a therapy, wanting to get better, to feel better. And
yeah, it is like that. Yeah, it is like that for everybody, I guess. Animals also. Animals do the same. Humans, apes. Yeah.
I very naturally, I love to feel comfortable. You know, happy, sad. This is so normal. It plays out always like this. I never had the preference to suffer, to, I don't know, to feel shitty. This is so normal, ordinary.
But the need to be happy may just simply stop.
The need, exactly.
Yeah, you could also commit suicide.
The need to be in a certain state or to not be in another so-called state may just simply stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Or intensify, you know, and there's nothing wrong. There's no one separated steering that need or owning that need. This need for something or the need for nothing is basically the same.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
Must be.
Friends, sorry, love all of you.
Tony,
I must leave. See you
I
soon.
love you too. See you soon on the
See you soon
Sunday.
next time. Thank you very much, all of you.
Bye, Tony.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
I'm sure we're at the end anyway, are we, Sander? Seeing that two of us came in very late.
I can give it another 15 minutes. No issue. I messed up the time schedule, so
No problem. Yeah.
here you go.
Totally not functioning.
Not functioning. Yeah.
But I still have the feeling that there is a certain sense in this conversation of not being attached, not being attached to anything. You will say, oh yeah, but being attached is also beautiful, is also this. But that again is not being attached to not being attached.
Yes.
Maybe not excluding anything, Giovanni, right? Everything
Not
is it.
excluding anything.
There is simply
Yeah.
no exclusion. It just because it's whole and complete, you know, no separation. It's just, of
Yeah.
course, it's everything.
Must be, yeah.
It's not about
Yeah.
it's not about becoming less attached.
Not, no.
Yeah.
Attachment or the lack of attachment plays freely.
Yeah.
I say it must be so, but
So attached to a certain routine, a morning routine, or to a certain experience or whatever may just simply stop. Attached
Type of food.
a type of food, attachment for
but those are very innocent and not those
It's
are
all
very
innocent.
innocent attachments. There
Well,
are
it's-
other kind of attachments like being depressed. I am not depressed, but there might be someone who feels depressed.
Yes.
It's not that innocent, right? Or feeling I'm not good enough. I don't know.
Well, listen, saying it's not so innocent or it is innocent is already innocent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's innocent in the sense that there is no one separated
Yeah, yeah.
finding it innocent or not. In that sense, it's already innocent.
Yeah.
The whole idea about innocence or the lack of innocence is already innocence.
Yeah, we could say everything is impersonal.
Yeah. Like the rain, winds,
Yeah.
feelings, thoughts.
Or like
Rain.
Rose would say, everything is fully personal.
Yeah,
We
full
can-
on.
What?
We can flip
Yeah.
the coin, but there's no separated person for who it is personal or impersonal.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, how can anything be personal if
It's
there is
just-
no person?
It's just, no, there is no person.
No.
It's just another idea. It means nothing. That there is no one, that there is no me means nothing. It's the same as saying
I-
there is someone. There is
I
simply
know
no
what you
difference.
mean.
You see what I mean? So this is
Yeah.
this goes yeah, what to say? It's just
Yeah.
it's just like Giovanni. Here I have this. It's interesting how like there are people watching Xander and then directly say, "Oh my gosh, I cannot watch this. This guy is doing his stuff there, you know, full on here, claiming he knows it and everything." You see? So
Mhm.
I never felt this since I listened to him. Never. I have never the sense that it was simply the most beautiful music in this saying this, you know, the expression of the directness of what already is. Okay, so you see how different the perceptions, every individual is perceiving everything so beautifully differently, like resonating with this or this or this, and this is so cool. Yeah, and that's it.
It's
And
her.
what does
It's her.
freedom, what does it mean to you, Rosa?
Freedom,
Yeah.
maybe the lack of any sense.
Yeah. No need to know anything. Yeah.
No, no, exactly. Here is no need to know anything. But knowing a lot of stuff and explaining to you how to make pancakes may happen.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm never going to say to you, like, giving you a meaning for what this is. What is life about?
Yeah, yeah.
Never, ever. How?
Exactly.
Impossible.
Yeah, and you know, freedom means whatever meaning it seems to be given innocently. Freedom means it's free to mean whatever freedom means or seems to means.
In a way,
There's no right or wrong answer to the question, Giovanni, what freedom means. That's the freedom. If freedom
that
only should
again.
mean, if freedom only should mean a certain thing, where's the freedom in that then?
This is, of course, also freedom. When it should mean only a certain thing.
Yes, exactly.
like for a guy who is in jail, freedom would mean to get out of the jail. Of course.
It means what it seems to mean. So if you say freedom, Sander, means for me, what does freedom means there, Giovanni?
I would say that there is a certain connection with feeling, right? Because there are moments when I live fully the freedom of whatever, and it touches something in the chest. It's like dropping a luggage. It's like dropping a weight, and then suddenly or slowly the weight comes back,
Yeah.
and then I start feeling that there is something that is not
Beautiful.
right. That's not free.
Beautiful.
I don't know how to.
Yeah. And
to
here, Giovanni, here,
travel with
yeah, and this
exactly.
example is beautiful because for me it was the same. And then they switched. So the heaviness was the freedom.
Exactly. So
That's beautiful.
the freedom, when it comes back, is already, you know, the lack of freedom when it comes back is already the freedom.
There is just the freedom.
It must be so, yeah.
So if we ask
Sweet.
Barnett, for example, you know, when I have a idea what freedom will mean for Barnett, innocently. Barnett, you want to share what freedom means?
I think what I was going to say was that the only meaning to life that I can find is the meaning I give to it myself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think there's any meaning to it anyway, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's the only way I can express it, really. That the meaning of my life is the meaning I give to it.
Beautiful. I love it. This I mean with full on personal. That's the freedom.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you mean first person, no other. But not me, the separate sense of self, and say that is freedom also. I mean, it must be, but somehow that just doesn't feel good.
But that's it. That's the freedom. This is free to not feel good. This is free to claim it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
This is free to be whatever it seems to be, felt to be, claimed to be, suggested to be. Anything else is not freedom. And even that is freedom.
Yeah.
I can't stop saying it must be so, it must be so.
It
But there
must
is
be.
Beautiful.
there
I
is
like
no
it. I
other way.
like it. Yeah, I like
Maybe this will stop tomorrow, Giovanni.
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe next month or next
You know,
week.
I love the expression and still love the expression which Zander once said. It's just simply how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. No
Maybe because
control.
I love food, I love this expression.
Me
Like
too.
your expression, it must be so, is too strong for me. There is this must, you know, must.
No, not must, but it's just that there is no other way for the thinking mind to find another way. It's impossible because there
Let's
is no separation.
let's go.
So how
Let's
can
go.
something be better than other?
Beautiful, Giovanni. Let's go with the expression no escape.
No escape.
It doesn't matter.
No escape from freedom. That's good.
Exactly.
Garrett. Garrett, my friend, how are you doing? You want to share something? I see you. What's up there?
Oh, no, I was thinking I better get back to the wife. She's in the other room there, and if I'm away from her for 2 hours, she might thinking she may be thinking I'm having a good time.
You can say your wife, Garrett, well, sweetheart, there is no me already.
Yeah,
But this is so beautiful. You know, thinking what she is thinking is already just an innocent thought arising. There's no one doing the thinking what she is thinking. It's already just simply this.
Yeah,
yeah.
cool. By the way, I had the same idea here to ask Garrett what's up there.
But go to your wife, please, Garrett. Don't.
Well, see you next time.
Yeah,
thank you,
sweetheart,
Garrett.
see you. And feel free to contact for a one-on-one if you like.
All right, thank you very much.
It's cheaper than Emerson. It's cheaper than Emerson.
Yeah, 0. A lot of laughter, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there something about satsang? They call it satsang, the gathering of people, of several people trying to, not trying, but being together for the same reason, for no reason at all.
Watch out what you're saying, Giovanni.
Yeah,
Pick
watch
out
out.
the right words here.
Yeah. There is something in being together. Now I don't know.
Yeah, definitely, Giovanni.
Is there?
It's just, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Life enjoying itself already.
Yeah, it's hard to say if there's something in being together compared to in not being together.
Are you not thinking now?
Well, it's hard. It's hard because the idea that you are thinking or not thinking is just another thought. Oh, I was not thinking. That's just a thought about something which you were not doing, which is just another thought. It's impossible. I mean, I would almost say it's impossible to not think, but that's just a new so-called thought. So this is not so much about thinking or not thinking.
No. Yeah.
I always wait, sweetheart, for you to say when you start with this is not so much about thinking and not thinking, but more about.
No, but
this is not coming.
Yeah, you know, so that can be an issue with thinking, you know, oh, I have to think less, or, you know, thinking is not good, or I only should try to have good thoughts and bad and
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
don't have that problem, no.
No.
There are people who are having a problem, an issue with overthinking, you know?
Yeah,
They're
no,
simply like,
not my case.
I know it, I know it. And this stopped simply. I had no issue anymore with overthinking. It
Yeah,
was
me
the
neither.
same as like, yeah.
It's not overthinking here. The problem seems to be a certain groove that became a conditioning that just doesn't feel to be the best way to be. So I try, then I start to struggle, you know, this is not exactly what I want. This is not the way I should feel. This is not
Yeah,
right.
totally.
And then the whole movement, you know.
Totally get you, Giovanni. Totally. And this may simply become of zero interest, what you just said.
That's cool.
This
Yeah.
is not feeling right, you know, this drive here. It can be, who cares? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be so, yeah.
No escape.
No escape,
And no control.
no control. Yeah.
Although it's funny, you know, I mean, so the idea or the sense, there may be a sense that I am in control, you know, there may be a lived sense I'm in control, but that lived sense I am in control is already uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Must be so.
The mantra. This Zoom talk I will call It Must Be So. Sweetheart, do you want to do a midnight session or
No,
want to round it up or what? Or
yeah, I'm going to round it up. I mixed up the time session.
No, no, thank you for giving us the time, Sander.
Oh, of course, it was a pleasure to spend some time with you guys. I love it. It's
totally.
nice.
I love it
Bernard,
too.
Giovanni, beautiful. Bernard, beautiful. I hope that this breathing thing will reside. So
I hope so, yes. Thank you.
Sweetheart, are you going to continue with Tuesday or with
Yeah,
Thursday?
it was because here there was also some sinus infection and stuff, you know, and throat, so I was skipping Tuesday.
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
Hey, so take care, everybody. Love all the input. Patricia, beautiful. Love you there. Take care. Rosa,
Thank you
Klaus,
very
Love
much.
you.
Bernard,
Thank you.
Giovanni.
Thank you.
Sweetheart.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye-bye.